Hello?
The phone rang at 2:17 a.m., and the voice on the other end belonged to my best friend, who had been buried 3 days earlier. She whispered only 4 words before the line went dead. The phone rang at 2:17 a.m. Not a normal ring, slow, deliberate, like someone counting my breaths. I stared at the glowing screen on my nightstand. Unknown number. I almost ignored it. Almost. Something inside me whispered that if I didn't answer, I'd regret it. So I did. Hello? Silence. Then breathing. Not heavy breathing, controlled breathing, like someone trying very hard to stay calm. "Who is this?" I asked. More silence. Then a woman's voice, trembling. "Emma, it's me." My heart stopped because I knew that voice. Lydia? But Lydia Harper had been dead for 3 days. They said she drowned in Willow Creek, said she slipped while jogging, said it was a tragic accident. I went to her funeral yesterday. "I need you," the voice whispered. "They're coming back." The line went dead. I didn't sleep after that. By sunrise, I convinced myself it had to be a prank, someone messing with me, maybe one of Lydia's cousins or some sick teenager. Still, I drove to Maple Street anyway. Lydia's house sat at the end of a narrow road lined with old oak trees. The police tape had already been removed. Small towns move on fast, too fast. I parked across the street and stared at the house. White siding, blue shutters, the porch swing still moving slightly in the morning wind. I used to sit there with Lydia, drinking cheap coffee and complaining about our lives. Now it looked like a crime scene pretending to be normal. I told myself I was being ridiculous. Then I noticed the front door, unlocked. I stepped inside. "Lydia?" My voice sounded wrong in the empty house. The place smelled stale, like damp wood and something metallic underneath. I walked into the kitchen. The sink was full of dishes. A mug sat on the counter, half full of dried coffee. The police report said she left early for her jog, but Lydia never left dirty dishes. Never. I felt the first real chill then. Something wasn't right. Then I heard it. Upstairs. A soft creak. I froze. Another creak. Slow footsteps. Someone was moving. I grabbed the closest thing I could find, a heavy frying pan. Ridiculous weapon, but it felt solid in my hands. I moved toward the stairs. Each step groaned under my weight. Halfway up, I smelled it. Rot. Faint, but unmistakable. I almost turned around. I should have turned around. The bedroom door was slightly open. Inside, the curtains were drawn. Dim light filtered through thin fabric. "Lydia?" No answer. I pushed the door. It creaked open. The room was empty. The bed unmade. Closet open. Drawers pulled halfway out, like someone had searched the place, or like Lydia had packed in a hurry. Then I heard something behind me, a floorboard shift. I spun around. The hallway was empty, but the attic hatch was open. A ladder hung down from the ceiling, and from above came a sound. Breathing, slow, controlled, exactly like the phone call. I should have left. Instead, I climbed. The attic was hot and airless. Dust floated in the narrow beam of light from a single window. Boxes stacked everywhere, old furniture, Christmas decorations, and in the far corner, movement. A figure crouched low. My heart pounded so loudly I thought it might kill me. "Lydia?" The figure lifted its head, and for one impossible second, I thought it was her. Same brown hair, same thin face, same eyes, but something was wrong. Too pale, too hollow. "Emma," she whispered. I stumbled backward. You're dead. I had to make them think that. My mind refused to work. What? They would have killed me. Who? She shook her head. No time. Her hands were shaking. They know you came. Cold spread through my chest. What do you mean? Then we heard it. A car door slam outside. Lydia's face went white. Too late. Footsteps downstairs, heavy, unhurried, like whoever it was knew exactly where we were. Hide, Lydia whispered. Where? But she was already pushing me behind a stack of boxes. I crouched there, barely breathing. The attic ladder creaked, someone climbing, one step at a time. My hands trembled so badly I pressed them against my knees. The footsteps reached the top. Boots appeared first, black leather, polished. Then a man stepped into view. Sheriff Nolan! I nearly gasped. Sheriff Nolan had led the search for Lydia's body. He gave a speech at the funeral. He hugged Lydia's mother. He called her death a tragedy. Now he stood in the attic with a gun. Come out, Lydia. His voice was calm, almost gentle. You know how this ends. Silence. Then Lydia stood up slowly. I went to the state police, she said. A small smile touched his lips. No, you didn't. Her face fell. What? We monitor the road. Nobody leaves this town without me knowing. My stomach twisted. He stepped closer. You should have stayed in the creek. I felt the words like a punch. You pushed me, Lydia said. And you saw too much. His eyes flicked around the attic, then toward the boxes, toward me. You brought a friend. My blood froze. He knew. Emma, he said softly, come out. I stayed still. Maybe if I didn't move. The gun clicked. Now. I stood. My legs felt like they belonged to someone else. You were always curious, he said. What is this? I asked. My voice sounded thin. Town maintenance, he said. What? Some people become inconvenient. The way he said it made my skin crawl. Lydia found records, property transfers, missing persons. Lydia spoke quietly. He owns half the land around the creek. Sheriff Nolan smiled. Smart girl. Then he pointed the gun at Lydia. Too smart. I didn't think. I just moved. The frying pan swung before my brain caught up. Metal hit bone with a sickening crack. He staggered. The gun fired. The shot exploded in the small space. Wood splintered near the window. He collapsed to one knee. Lydia kicked the gun away, hard. It slid across the attic floor. He grabbed my ankle. Strong. Too strong. I fell. My head slammed into the boards. Stars burst in my vision. Stupid, he growled. His fingers tightened. Then Lydia struck him, again and again and again, until he stopped moving. We didn't speak for a long time. We just sat there, breathing. Finally, Lydia whispered, Is he dead? I checked. Pulse. Slow, but there. No. She nodded. Good. The state police arrived 40 minutes later. Turns out Lydia had hidden a recorder in her jacket the night she went jogging. It captured everything. The argument, the push, the splash. Sheriff Nolan thought the river washed it away. It didn't. They found things after that. Bodies, records, hidden accounts, secrets buried for years. Our quiet town wasn't so quiet anymore. Lydia moved away. Witness protection, new name, new life. Sometimes I wonder if she's happy. Sometimes I wonder if she sleeps. I still live on Maple Street. The house across from Lydia's is empty now. For sale. No buyers yet. People say the place feels wrong, like it remembers. Sometimes the phone rings late at night. Unknown number. When I answer, there's only breathing, slow, controlled. And I always wonder if it's Lydia, or if we missed someone.